Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon, 49 degrees here at first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he's going to have extra bases right out of the chute today. And he is into second base as he kicks things off this afternoon with a double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with a runner in scoring position.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Hey, after back-to-back singles right here in the top of the first inning, this team is in prime position to jump out to an early lead and be the aggressor today.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Segura at second. Pedroia at first with no outs. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Back goes to Shields, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
This is the way you want to start the game on the offensive side of things. Teammate puts himself in the scoring position, and you're able to bring him home with a gapper. That's the kind of thing that gets the whole lineup excited to put up some numbers.
Here now the 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
Well, this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
That is it. The third base
striding into the box, Michael Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. The 1-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Fouled away. Now another 1-2. And it's fouled away. Popped up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Ready now, Carlos Arturo, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Coming in is Span. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. softly hit toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. Up next for the Rays, Delino to Shields.
The center fielder, Delino.
Zobrist aboard here at first with nobody out. 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. His line against Justin Verlander. He's batting .407. Two of those hits were for home runs. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Scooped up, throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So next to the plate for the Phils, Carlos Santana. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here now the 2-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Oye, como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana as the Phillies have opened things up now 4-0. Base is empty here with nobody out. Standing in now, Ronald Torreyes. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he fouls this one off. Line drive to center field. To Shields is there. 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
In now, Dustin Pedroia. High and deep to right center. Polanco on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Phils tack on one more on this solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's now 4-0 Philadelphia. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. His line against Justin Verlander. He hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
It's 1-2.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Fouled off. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping into the box, Gregory Polanco.
Gregory Polanco.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That swing looked kind of out of control to me. Looked like he was trying to dial 9, but when you're down by 4 runs early in the game, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense.
Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here, 2 away.
Batting 7.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now to the plate, Mike Trout will begin things here against Jameson Taillon.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Stepping in now, Charlie Blackmon, high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in steps the catcher, JT Real Muto. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. To Shields is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Phillies down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Denard Span is lined against Justin Verlander. He's a .413 hitter. He also has 1 home run. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he'll make the catch. Oh, check that! He didn't look into his glove, and the ball drops in. And he'll get in there safely.
The designated hitter, Jamer Candelario.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jamer Candelario is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning.
This is where a strikeout pitcher has such a big advantage. Runner on second and no outs. It's definitely a strikeout situation in order to keep that runner from getting to third with less than 2 outs. When you can do it, it changes the whole strategy of the inning. Even a ground ball to the right side makes this a lot more dangerous situation.
And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Verlander pauses. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Pedroia has it. Wow, flip to second for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Third baseman.
In now, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now Verlander will turn and go to first. And he's back easily. Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. The Shields leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he fouls this one off. No offer on that one, and Verlander's running. Pull now, 3-2. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Rick Porcello will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Carlos Arturo. Now that's popped up. Olson has a play. 1 out.
The first baseman,
stepping in, Carlos Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
The 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes to Shields. For the track to the wall. Gone! Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
D-Rose, some days the fellows walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Another full count pitch home. Popped high in the air. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone.
the batter, number 2.
Gene Segura standing in his career against Porcello. He's got a batting average of .444. He's taken him deep once. Skied into very shallow right. Polanco is right there, and that will retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Phillies 6, the Rays 1. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And it's 1-2. Fouled off. The next 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Verlander's ready. Full count pitch on its way. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next. 3 balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And now it'll be the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. 2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The left fielder, number 4.
Into the box now, Denard Span. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
The designated hitter.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Verlander starting to run up his pitch count. He's at 75 thus far. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Rays leave them loaded. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Pablo Prado takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 61.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Here's Tulowitzki at short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The center fielder.
So 1 gone in the inning, and here's the always dangerous center fielder, Mike Trout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Back goes to Shields at the track. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Well, you can't fault the center fielder's efforts there. He tried to track it down, but I don't think he had much of a chance to get there. His teammates will eventually help him out, but by that time, he's safely at third.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 7, the Rays 1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Oh, and he misses it. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Well, that's why they call baseball a game of inches.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. He showed some serious hops, but not serious enough. He goes up high for it with the good leap, but he just can't bring it in, and that allows him to cruise into second with a good piece of hitting.
Popped up. And Santana will watch it into the glove for the first out. Settling in now, Jose Ramirez. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Dan Cortez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings from his guys.
Cortez.
High and deep to right center. On the move is DeShields. He's there and records the first out.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Carlos Arturo. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The first baseman,
Carlos Santana will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. And it's fouled away. Ready on 1 and 2. And he fouls this one off. 7 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. A bouncer to the left side. Ramirez is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on top 7-1. Now batting, Francisco Cervelli. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Trout is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gregory Polanco. It was a walk in his last trip. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Tulowitzki.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Into the box, Denard Span. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Span.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
The batter, the designated hitter,
3-1 is taken for strike 2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Luis Carrillo is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 19, Luis.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted in the air to center field. On the move is DeShields. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Polanco is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out.
The batter, number 50.
Now at the plate, Dustin Pedroia. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. And the inning is over. Phillies down. Digging in and looking for more, Ben Zobrist. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man could work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
The third baseman.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jose Ramirez. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Osuna has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Here's Gregory Polanco. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back in.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Gone! It's a grand slam! Standing in now, Troy Tulowitzki. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike, and the inning is over. But one more look here at the big Leroy Blank has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 73.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Trout tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches and some...
Swinging a drive to left by Trout. This one's got a chance. Span is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first down. So here's the cleanup hitter. Charlie Blackmon earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. The 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. Polanco has a read on it. 2 gone.
For Philadelphia.
Now in the box, JT Realmuto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Evan Gattis will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gattis.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Evan Gattis will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Leading off the inning, Denard Span, and they'll need him to get something going here. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. The 1-2. A line shot to third base. But the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now
so a crucial moment here, and standing in, Ben Zobrist. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Once again, a 3-2. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Trout. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready once again, Delino DeShields. He reached on an error and later scored his last time up. 2 balls and a strike to count. Can't find his own there, and it's 3-1.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Sammy Solis enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. The 2-1 home. Takes this the other way to right. Polanco is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder, number 3.
Digging in to try it again, Carlos Arturo. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Fouled away. Hops this one up. Tulowitzki ranging into the outfield. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So now Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana.
2 out, nobody on. The 2-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Polanco has a read on it. And that's the third out. He's down in order. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Ready for another chance? Jose Ramirez. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Tyler Clippard, a right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
Now batting,
the 1-2.
First baseman.
High fly ball out to deep right field. Blackman going back at the track, the wall. That one is out of here. This game is tied. In now, Francisco Cervelli. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
We know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up, but I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Polanco around first, heading for second now. And he's going to get there, and quickly the winning run is at third with 2 away. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Troy Tulowitzki. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down. Donnie. Hart takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 67.
Next will be the designated hitter, Ronald Torreyes. He flew out in his last at-bat. Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Gene Segura. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. And changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in, Dustin Pedroia. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. And a surprising intentional walk here from the dugout, as that will now load the bases.
The right fielder, number 19.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Charlie Blackman. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. What is going on? Sign from the dugout says they want to intentionally walk home a run here.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Evan Gattis looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And now an intentional walk is the call from the dugout. That will bring in a run. So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And that means Michael Franco, the third baseman, will bat next. A 1-1. Drilled down the line. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. And it will Look at a called third strike. Oh, and a big one there as the bases stay loaded, and there are 2 gone now. Nick Goody answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. The set and the 1-1. Popped him up. Ramirez shading to his right, and that retires the side. Striding in, Denard Span. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Here now the 2-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2. And this will be fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. Will Harris enters the game here an inning later than usual as he'll try to close this one out in the 10th.
Number 38, Will Harris.
Jeimer Candelario will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch is a cut fastball taken for strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Arturo. 1 down. The runner scores from second.
Now back, second baseman.
1-1. Misses for the second ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Franco has it. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder, number 3.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Delino.
A bouncer up the middle.
Field.
And there's his first base hit in this one.
Somebody always takes an 0 for. You don't want to be that guy. He was 0 for 5 coming into that plate appearance. This knock.
Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And that ball is gone. Santa Maria. Game over. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
For the victorious Rays, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one
Leading
thing,
off the
it would be,
Atlanta,
let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, so it's getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
Another 0-2 coming. And another foul ball.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Jose Ramirez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a liner, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Jose Ramirez is the second out of the opening frame.
Martinez
Into the corner and slicing foul. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. And Philadelphia's into the hit column for the first time this year.
Hey, after the leadoff knock right there, you know what they say. You get that leadoff guy on, I don't care how it's done. He usually comes around to score. But let's tip our hat to the pitcher. He set the tone in the top of the first, retiring him in order.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes this the other way to right. But he will come on strong. Out there in right and pull this one down for the first out. Digging in, Mike Trout, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Segura, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Martinez will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And in the bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. Runners on the move for second. And the runner back. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the Here's Nelson Cruz now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's got 12 hits in 45 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. And the first pitch to the 38-year-old veteran is in for a called strike. 0-1. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at.
Out of the inning. Into the box now, A.J. Pollock, and it's fouled away. And we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Popped him up. Ramirez in foul ground. 1 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bottom of the second here with no score. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Martinez, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana, leaving him 1 shy of 200 for his career. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead. Stepping in now, Maikel Franco, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now. High and deep to right center. Pollock on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Evan Gattis now standing in. His career batting line against Hill. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Looking at his career totals, Gattis comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
High in the air down the right field line. Cruz moving to his left. In the corner, he pulls it down, and that'll be the end of the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Josh Bell the next to hit. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
And he fouls this one off. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting it, the catcher, number 40.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking his zone right here. He has a chance for a quick inning. He is not nibbling. Everything is catching those 17 inches.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Here comes the first pitch.
The designated hitter. Gansby
fouled off. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. Drives it out to deep right center field. Crowd on the run. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Now that
First delivery to him on the way. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Santana has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one. Standing in, Carlos Arturo.
Leading up for the Phillies.
First pitch coming. Here it
the
is.
left fielder, Carlos.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martinez has a read on it. 1 away. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. So here's the Phillies DH, Ronald Torreyes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Here's a pop-up now. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First delivery to him on the way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cruz shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia, but they lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ramirez.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter.
Now batting, left fielder.
Here's J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning.
The right fielder.
First offering on its way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. And he struck him out. And that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he takes strike 2. Hit out towards second. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this scoots under his glove. Oh, what a time for that. 1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball, stranding the rest of those guys out here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, 1 Philly error, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Atlanta leads it 3-1. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dustin Pedroia hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. See you later, over the wall, a home run. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
And a half swing here, but this is in. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here's another 0-2. And yet Another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Line drive to left. Martinez is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. No balls and 1 strike. Hit sharply toward the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We played 4. It's the Braves 3 and the Phillies 2. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
No doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
In there, no balls and a strike. Hit in the air out to left field. Arturo has a beat on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for Atlanta, the
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jose Ramirez.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Pedroia onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to.
Well, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. Down in order go the Braves, but they still lead it 3-2. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Thank you, Heidi. JT Realmuto will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 10, JT Realmuto.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Altuve over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's a man who's never worn batting gloves, Evan Gattis. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Gattis, or El Oso Blanco as he's referred to in Latin American countries. He was taken in the 22nd round back in the draft of 2019.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the.
And he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
No outfielder. Carlos.
So coming to the plate, Carlos Arturo. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And I beg your pardon, this will just make it over the screen. It's a foul ball. Yanked on the ground down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Bobby Wilson is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Number 38, Bobby.
Hit softly on the ground to third. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, the designated
Ronald
hitter.
Torre is the next to bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a rather interesting decision here is they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now.
Well, that's one way to do it, I guess. An intentional walk is one thing, but an intentional walk with a man on first is another. Strange strategy. I don't quite get it.
Don't want to forget about him. Just keeping him close. Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play.
And with first base open. It looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
The batter number 15.
So striding in, Dustin Pedroia, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Comes set, the 0-1. Line to the right side, and that's in there, base hit, and not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will pull up stakes over at third, so 1 run is in and the bases stay loaded with 2 away.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what, and that's one of those cases as a pitcher, there's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now.
Well, I've officially seen everything now as they issue the intentional walk with the bases loaded.
Right fielder, Charlie.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Charlie Blackmon, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Pitch swung on and missed. And they'll put the tag on him here, and your guess is as good as mine as to what. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 brave error, and 2 men left stranded.
Number 10, JT.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball, and it gets by him. A swinging strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Segura calls for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping up now, A.J. Pollock. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Fouled away.